In this demonstration, I will use standard NURB surfaces editing tools to modify and refine the shape of a chair design. AutoCAD gives me two types of surfaces to work with: procedural, which are associative, and NURBs, which are not. NURB surfaces have control vertices that enable me to work in a way that resembles real-world methodology. My chair design started by creating the seat with procedural surfaces to design a general fit, form, and function. It's now time to finish the design by adjusting the surface of the seat. I'm going to convert the seat surface to a NURB surface using the Convert to NURBs command. Now that the chair seat is converted, I want to be able to show the control vertices. I will then be able to edit the vertices very similarly to the way I would edit a 2D object with grips. Using the Show CV command, I'm able to turn on the control vertices. In order to have more control over center vertices, I will need to rebuild the surface. Using the Rebuild command gives me the control I need to further shape the seat for a more comfortable fit. I now have more control vertices to start adjusting the seat surface. First thing I want to do is round off the top of the seat so that it's not sticking in the back of my neck. Here, I'm moving the top row of vertices back using the CV Gizmo. AutoCAD does enable me to precisely adjust these, so I do have a little control over my design criteria. I have the top edge moved away to a comfortable location. Now I want to bend the top a little further and will need to add a control vertex. The Add command enables me to do just that. I'm adding a row of CVs between the top and second row, and again using the gizmo to pull that row up the desired amount. Rather than having to guess at the location for each of the points in the new row, AutoCAD enables me to specify direction and then places the CV in the correct location all at once. This saves a lot of time placing nodes so that they are adjusted predictably. At the bottom of the seat, I just need to control where the person's legs fold over the edge and where their bottom meets the seat. I will just have AutoCAD figure the rest for me. That being the case, I have too many CVs between the front and back of the seat part of the chair. Using the Remove command, I'm removing the middle row of CVs and maintaining my design control over the model. When I removed the row of CVs, the surface of my chair popped up a little. I'm using the CV Edit Bar command to get the seat surface back down where it was. This command gives me consistent control over the UV directions of the entire surface and changes the tangency at specific locations. Also, I can specify precise coordinates, thus still being able to maintain my design criteria. All that's left to be done to my chair design is to reshape the bottom and top corners. This time, I'm adjusting single control vertices. Using the gizmo, I can precisely locate each of the four corners exactly where I want them. Again, I'm able to do this quickly and effortlessly just by hovering over the CV I want to adjust, selecting the proper axis, dragging in the direction I want the CV to move, and entering in a precise number. Using the NURB surfacing commands in AutoCAD, I was able to create a pretty comfortable looking chair and still maintain the specified design variables. The last thing I need to do is turn this surface into a solid so that manufacturing has something they can get their hands around. The Offset command enables me to take the surface and give it thickness. The visual feedback AutoCAD provides for me tells me how the surface will be offset. In this case, I'm wanting to offset in both directions as indicated by the direction arrows. My seat design is completed now and ready to be handed over to manufacturing to document and get built. Marketing may also need an image or two for a brochure. I can change the visual style of my model to a more realistic looking image. The NURB surfacing commands provided to me by AutoCAD enables me to design more complex surface models with surgical precision. I have the freedom and flexibility to adjust the surfaces while still maintaining my design parameters.